Today I'm sitting by my silly blue walls that will not forever be like this. A new soap making experience for me today. So I grew corn for the first time in my entire life. Don't mind how shiny it is up here. There's a window up there. And got to harvest it. It was extremely exciting and is continuing to be exciting because there's still more to harvest. So I have heard, but have never tried, that you can melt the silk from corn and put it in soap. Kind of has the same effect as Tessa silk, which makes the bar feel extra silky. So I thought today we'd do an experiment. I collected some silk from the corn that I have prepared over the week, and I think that will be very fun to try to see if it really melts. You're supposed to put it in the hot lye water. The fragrance I chose is Sun-Kissed Cocoa. It smells incredible. I'm not sure why it's called Sun-Kissed Cocoa. I don't get any cocoa. Maybe it'll show up when in the finished soap. We're going to do honey, of course, because I've still got some, so why would I not use it? And then we're also going to put coffee in it because I had some left over, so why not use it? I won't be adding any colors. This will just kind of be one of those plain soap batches because I kind of want to see what it looks like in the end without anything with it, I guess. So let's go make our Iowa corn silk soap. So first we'll see how many ounces of coffee I have. It'd be good to have about 10. All right. That's how many ounces we will use. Next, we want to make this chemical reaction of heat happen. I need 4.6 ounces of lye. All right. Okay, so this feels very hot already. I have no clue how much silk to add. I'm just gonna get a little tuft. We'll see if that's good. And the hope is that it will melt in here. Have you scolded me already about my lack of gloves? Thank you. I will put them on for the soap making process. While we're here, we might as well just weigh everything out. 16 ounces of lard. All right. Since it refuses to read 16, that's what we've got. Next, 10 ounces of coconut oil. And because it's quite warm here in Iowa still, I get to just pour my coconut oil. All right, I don't think I have 10 ounces left for next time. 5 ounces of olive oil. If you hear any weird dog noises in the background, that is Boris. He's playing with his new sibling. That was a birthday present to me. You get to see her in my update. You get to see her in my update video on my Little Iowa Homestead channel. And 1 ounce of castor oil. That's all that. I really don't want to get the stove going with all that business, so I'm actually going to throw in my lye coffee. And I think our silk is melted because, well, there's a string. But there's not very much for strings. It looks like there's just one string. And it's the one that's attached to this. I'm going to pour this in here. I also need to weigh out my fragrance oil. I need 1 ounce of fragrance oil because I do 1 ounce, or I do a half an ounce per pound. Man, this stuff smells so good. Okay, we're done with this, I think. I need to get those gloves on, don't I? All right, I think that's melted enough. I'm gonna stick blend it, all the little chunks, and add our fragrance and pour it. looking smooth, huh? I think we're about ready to pour here. Pretty. See, that's what happens when you check if you're pouring in frame. This little spill over here. That's pretty. All right, see you for what? Oh, the cut. Looks ready. Are you ready? Lovely. We've got some discoloration. And you can't say, well, that's the coffee. No. I've made plenty of batches of soap with coffee. And if there is no discoloration, the darkest they turn into is like well, I could show you. The soap right here was made with coffee. There, what do you think about that? All right, let's lower you to get a nicer view. Maybe I should put the flash on, huh? So you can see better. How's that? Now you can see all the little details. Oh, look at that. Interesting looking texture inside. Texture. I got made fun of a couple times because how I pronounced architecture. I don't know. Interesting. I'll be checking in on this to see if this kind of blends itself out. I'm also going to be super curious what this soap feels like with the corn silk and if I can even tell any difference. And so I always end up with 6 sample sizes. Like so. And here I am back on the steps of the staircase in my silly blue stairwell. The soap turned out very nice. I see no signs of corn silk, so it must have all successfully been melted or disintegrated. Side stamp. I would say the fragrance has changed a little bit after going through the saponification process. It does give a little bit of a cocoa hint to it. I would call this more of a like tropical scent than, well, sun-kissed cocoa. I'd say that's pretty accurate actually. It smells very nice. If only I could identify fragrance notes, I could help you in understanding what this smells like. But I don't have that skill yet. But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you get a chance to enjoy your weekend because today is Friday. Nice weather today, not too hot, a little bit of a breeze. It's a nice day, so I think I'm gonna go outside and do some stuff before winter comes.